What I'm going to be going through today, very briefly, is 5 common misconceptions, legal misconceptions in personal injury due to road traffic accidents. So, yung mga kababayan natin dyan na aksidente or na disgrasya, hopefully this will give you a bit of information and clarification sa mga minsan nakala natin totoo pero hindi pala yun yung full story. So number one, very common is alam naman natin dito na kapag nagka-aksidente ka, you have to give information ng mga insurers, exchange information. That doesn't happen all the time. And minsan may mga sitwasyon na loko yung driver sa kabila at wala palang insurance. Sabi niya ba, ay walang insurance, wag na mag-claim, mahirap yan, wag na, wala yan, wala talaga yan. That's a misconception. No insurer, no claim, that's quite a big misconception in RTA yung tawag po namin sa road traffic accident. In the UK, meron pong government organization na tinatawag Motor Insurance Bureau na sila yung nagko-compensate sa mga aksidente na nadulot ng mga uninsured drivers. So, wag po kayong ma-bar ng sitwasyon na walang insurers, therefore walang claim. All you have to do is do your due diligence na hanapin mo talaga. Once you've done that, or yung abogado mo maghahanap ng driver na yun, they'll do their homework. Ay, wala talagang insurance to, hindi ko mahanap ng driver na to. You submit the claim to the Motor Insurance Bureau and they'll take over. So that's misconception number one and clarification number one. Misconception number two, ang alam ng lahat ng commonly sa law is that you have 6 years to sue somebody. Normally, that's right. Contracts and pero sa personal injury, it's only 3 years from the date of accident. So it's a lot shorter, which means straight away, do your homework, get legal advice, and don't hang about, because 3 years is not a long time. So that's misconception number one, misconception number two, and clarification number two. Misconception number three, which is a bit more technical. Ang iniisip ng tao, mostly from experience, is that nasaktan sila, naksidente sila, wala silang kasalanan, therefore may successful claim sila. Automatically successful yung claim nila dahil nasaktan sila at kasalanan ng kabila. It's a bit more technical than that, kasi tatanungin pa kayo ng abogado nyo ng isang element na tinatawag namin is causation. Kailangan naming ma-prove na yung link ng injury mo ay yung aksidente and nothing else. Hindi dahil may for example, may degenerative disease ka or may other intervening factors na halimbawa nadulas ka after ng aksidente, may iba palang intervening events na nangyari. So just flag that up na hindi yun automatic. May dadaanan kang gateway na i-review yan, tatanungin ng kabila, yan lang ba ang rason ng injury mo? Yung aksidente lang ba na yan? And normally, ang sasagot po niyan ay medical expert, not necessarily yung abogado directly. So we'll get an expert to say, yep, that's the only reason, na ganyan kalala yung injury na yan. So that's causation na concept sa law. So that's misconception number 3 and clarification number 3. Misconception number 4, and this applies to soft tissue injury, whiplash, mga much simpler. Normally, people say, aksidente ako. I don't feel anything. Wala akong maramdaman. That's fine. I'm fine. I don't need to get your information. I don't. It's okay. No, it's all good. The reality is that, and this is from medical comments, feedback as well. Adrenaline rushes in pag meron tayong hazard or merong threat sa survival natin. So yung immediate 24 hours or yung immediate aftermath, you probably won't feel anything. So you have to wait 24, 48 hours to 72 hours sometimes to just really, you just see kung meron talagang mga injury na magpa-pop up. And when it does, when symptoms arise, go straight to the doctor and keep a pain and symptoms diary. Hindi naman kailangan na sobrang haba. All you need to do is sa iPhone mo, sa notes, I feel bad today, pain is 5 out of 10, pain is 7 out of 10. Do that until you get your legal advice because it will help the lawyer say, look at that, ganun yung naramdaman niya immediately after, in the short term and in the medium term, and matutulungan yung expert mo to look at yung epekto ng injury sa'yo after the accident. So don't just be very vigilant dahil hindi mo naramdaman straight away. It doesn't mean na walang epekto, walang injury talaga. It's normally 24 to 48 hours, and go to the GP straight away if you feel anything, or A&E. So that's misconception number 4 and clarification number 4. Misconception number 5 is a lot of clients, syempre, may epekto talaga kapag lalo na kapag medyo komplikado yung injury, you have to take time off, and merong urgency sometimes to settle. Kailangan ko na ng pera, kailangan ko na ng pang-rehab na to, and all of that. It's not always good to settle ASAP because of one factor, yung injury mo, kailangan malaman yung long-term prognosis. And with more complicated injuries, it'll take time to for the symptoms to plateau. So sometimes it'll take 18 months. So we'll get an expert to say, oh, kailan ba natin malalaman kung ano yung permanent na prognosis ng kliyente ko? And then when we reach there, kailangan i-review ulit. Because what we don't want is for you to settle na underhand ka, na shortchange yung merits ng case mo. And ang magpa-play niyan, remember my misconception number 2, it's 3 years. So meron tayong, and that's the reason why I say, do it promptly, because you only have a short period of time. If we need more time, we can actually agree between 2 parties to extend that. But just note na it's 3 years. And just note na kailangan minsan actually bantayan yung symptoms mo. And which means, wag mo na tayo mag-settle kasi baka mas komplikado yung symptoms mo than initially thought. And sometimes, if it's the right case, you can actually ask for provisional damages, interim damages. So, wag mag-settle, pero pwede tayo humingi. Pwede naman ng ganitong na partial na payment kasi hindi natin pinagdedebatihan na liable kayo. So that's fine. May mga options ka to ask first without shortchanging the merits of your case. So settling ASAP, not always the good strategy. It depends kung ano yung symptoms mo, kung alam na ba natin yung future prognosis mo. That's misconception number 5 and clarification number 5. Okay?